Now the other day, members of the JCF, the Popo that is, went on some sorts of intelligence-driven mission at some sorts of chopper spot. Call it a chopper's place of dwelling. Don't know if this is in the epicenter of chopping, which would be Montego Bay. But you'll be surprised, or maybe not, what they found. Let me give you a hint. It is called the Chopper's Starter Kit for Success, speaking about essential oils. Take a listen, take a look to this not so beautiful bean footage, and then I'll give my piece.
Live over here, so. Cause be a fucker, me I see, you know. Me I see no RS oil. Me I see all sort of fucker oil. Turn on this. Guard. Don't tell me no fucker. Alright, come on, so bumble. Come on, so.
Is either oil or no pussy?
Millionaire to bumbuckle. Eat them oil. What is it? Llama client.
Oh, this one?
Fuck this one. So I got to dig up in here.
Que pasa, sa pase, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. Now, people, when I spoke about essential oils, I am not speaking about the fish oil, the flax oil, borage oil, those oils that are used for supplements in your diets. No, people, instead, these are what this man have. The no RS oil, the guard oil, the millionaire oil, the llama client oil. Don't know exactly what that is. Now, what I found very strange is that this man was under investigation. This man was being searched by the Popo, and you heard the chopper's response to the Popo. It is either or either, you know, Usi. This definitely tells you that this man is not going to get any sorts of sympathy. There's a saying that goes something like this: whenever your hand is in the lion's mouth, take time and take it out. So therefore, if you are going to disrespect the Popo, then you know exactly what is coming next. Now, we really should not be surprised when we hear stuff like this, because these people are self-confessed, fully done people, and you know exactly what they say. Dumb eggers do dumb-ish. However, they believe in all sorts of witchcraft. They believe in all sorts of obia. And isn't it ironic that they're out there scamming people, shamming people, and they are getting scammed themselves? However, like them say, belief kills and belief cures. But usually, they are the ones that are getting locked up. They are the ones that are usually getting KILLED. The cure is usually the Popo and their opposition. So let's analyze some of these oils that was found on spots. The first one, no RS oil. Well, people, we can come to the conclusion that it actually did not work, because it sounds as if, it seems as if someone or some people are go to jail, go to the big yard. Just my opinion. The next oil on the list is called the millionaire oil. Isn't it kind of ironic, because the facts are these: most criminals, when them end up lose them life, them usually DEAD broke like brother dog. The fact is that when you see them laying out on the street when they are taken out by the Popo or even their opposition, them foot look dirty, them foot back black, one piece of bootleg slippers. It is even hard for you to differentiate the gunman or Don different from the madman them out there where they are Bellevue, Arawak, and a kickstone upon the streets. As a matter of fact, if they were even dressing like that man with the California place namesake that walks around in a full white, you would be okay. But these people always lose them life, DEAD, like some dog in the street, dirty like all JOS boss. The third oil on the list is called the guard oil. Now, people, like I've always said, if you live by the GUN, you are going to surely DIE by it. It is usually destination dome is either the big yard or the graveyard. So obviously these oils are not working specifically this, because we've seen so many instances in which these dons, gunmen, them get taken out, them have some sort of gathering, or them have some sort of oil upon them. So therefore it seems as if this oil is not as advertised. So therefore it is failing them. They put their faith in it, and DEATH or jail is their fate. And people, you know what they say in the badness game, failure is not an option. Whenever you fail, it is destination doom, the big yard or the GRAVE yard, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, last but not least, on those oils that were mentioned or named, the last one is called Luna Clients or Llama Clients. People, I don't know if llama means alpha client, that means a big client, big fish, big things, chopping. I am not very linguistic on the vocabulary of the choppings. So if you are a practicing chopper or a chopper in the past, let me know in the comment section what exactly that means, because I am in the dark. Now, I mentioned at least 4 oils that were there that was named by the Popo. However, what I did not mention or name is some essential oils that were supposed to be there. So I told you about the ones that were there. However, there are some that I think are missing. Particularly, oil have made me have sense and stop believe in a buckery, as in obia, as in witchcraft. Oil have made me find success the conventional way. That means get some sorts of education, get some sorts of trade, get some sorts of job. There's only a couple of routes to success. It is hard work and dedication. If you take any sorts of quick rich scheme, so will be the paths. If you drive in the fast lane, you are going to crash and BURN. You know exactly what that means. And most importantly, of the essential oils that was missing from this whole list, it is called the oil of make me live, the oil of make me stay out of prison. Like I said, if you live by the gun, you will surely die by the gun. A fool and his money will always part. That also applies to your life. Thief will never prosper. There is a thing that is called karma. Karma does not have any sorts of expiration dates. Every day that the bucket goes to the well, one day at the bottom are going to fall out. It is a mathematical probability or possibility that if you live foul, you are going to fall out of life. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called, this man, a Jamaican, I think he lives in foreign. He came to Jamaica on vacation, I think. He checked into the Cliff Hotel that is in West End. That is one of the furthest part where you can find any sorts of hotel in on the grill. He checked in Saturday night, Sunday morning at about 10 a.m. or so. It is said that him and his partner were taking pictures on the cliff. Like me say, the name of the place is Cliff. And his partner, female, I am assuming, lost her stepping, lost her footing. She fell in. This man was in a dilemma. Him said to himself, you know, so me can't really swim. You know, so them edge of them kind of rough. You know, so the sea rough. However, if I don't jump in and save her and she DEAD, I will not hear the end of it. So therefore he did what he thought was the right thing. However, it seems as if he made a fatal error. He jumped in to save the girlfriend or the lady. However, he too got into trouble. He was swept away. It is said that the son of the owner, along with the Marine Patrol, they came and they saved this lady and other persons that were trying to save him. So people, this man, this family, these lovers came on vacation and they decide that they want to be adventurous. They want to take pictures, send back to family member. See, I am at the cliff. I am standing on the cliff. Now people, if you're familiar with that area along the 7 miles in Negril, we're talking about the Royalton. We're speaking about all of those hotels right there, Rick's Cafe, Rete. It is a place that is very popular. One of the most scenic places in Jamaica. So people are always going to want to spend time, especially when you're spending a whole bunch of money. You're going to want memories. However, you should always understand yourself, understand your ability. Do a risk assessment. Is it worth me going out there, standing over the sea that is rough by these cliffs, these rock, look like some sorts of volcano rock. Them look rough. That means that if you drop and lick your head, more than likely I got DEAD. Compound that with the water, the high waves that are out there. It is a risky proposition. So this man decides, say, he might take some picture with him girlfriend. Nothing wrong with that. That is very romantic. However, in my opinion, I always know my limit. Yes, I want to be adventurous, but maybe you should say to your girlfriend, listen, let's keep the adventure in the bedroom or somewhere in some sorts of botanical garden. Make us stay away from them cliff here, but people like them say, hindsight is 20/20. If you know better, then you do better. He should have said to his girlfriend, listen, you are got too far, you are take it too far now. I don't think that you have that balancing act or gene like some of them surefoot mountain goat that we see on Discovery Channel. Maybe you might want to come back a little closer to the shore, pan the flat, pan the pavements. But people, like me say, when you know, who know better, do better. What would you do had that been your wife, had that been your girlfriend, had that been your matey? Who would you save? Would you save your wife? Would you save your girlfriend? Would you save matey? Would you save your little side piece? Would you save a little FREAK that you just met? Let me know in the comment section. All I know, this is very tragic. This is very sad. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called, when will they learn they cannot win? If you live by the gun, surely do or die, you are go DEAD. Plain and simple as this. A couple of weeks ago in a place called Salt Spring, 2 individuals were taken out. 26-year-old Imani Jarrett and a next individual, O'Dane Smith, OC Pun, gunman that is. It is said that they were in a taxi. 5 people step out with all sorts of tall rifle, spray up the place. After the smoke clear, those 2 individuals try to run out of the vehicle. They were run down and gunned down. As a matter of fact, it is said that Mr. Pun, he is responsible for at least a double. A person's name is Brenton Richard and a next person named Patrick Parker. He was out on bail. Don't know if him skip bail or what, but he was out. You know these judges in Jamaica, how them operate. Fast forward a few days later, about a week or so later, this mother gave a taxi driver specific information. Pick up my little picnic, don't pass go, don't collect $200. Don't pick up anybody else, especially any sorts of scuminar. This taxi driver did not obey this lady. It is said that the taxi driver, along with 3 passengers, pulled up on some sorts of road when a lone man came out with a tall up, blaze up all sorts of can in the vehicle. The sole survivor was the hard-headed taxi driver. Isn't it ironic? 3 of those persons that lost their life: 7-year-old Justin Perry, 9-year-old Nikolai Smith, and 26-year-old Trevon Hale or Hall. He was said to be the intended target. It is said that he might have had something to do with Pun and his girlfriend losing their life. Fast forward about 2 or 3 days ago, a man known as Travis Cummins, the Popo, put out some sorts of special operation security forces, meaning JCF, JDF. Got some sorts of intelligence, pull up on the spots, blaze him up, take him out. It is said that he is a suspect in the 2 little youth, the 9-year-old and the 7-year-old, and also the suspect losing their life in a Salt Spring once again. Now people, like them say, this is what we call justice. Justice is swift. Now people, the circumstances in which Mr. Travis Cummins was held by a special operation team sounds all too familiar. He was held in some sorts of guest house on Barnett Street, that is in St. James. It is said that he was in the company of a maintenance worker. Me don't know if the maintenance worker work at that hotel. I am surmising, I am thinking that is the case. What this shows us is that these people are too willing to hide people. May I talk about fugitive to society. People that they know are out there taking away little pitney, taking away innocent people. It does not matter. There is no sorts of standard. The bar is set so low that these people are willing to facilitate and hide the scumbags in a society. What this shows us is if and when the JCF are very serious, they can solve crimes, especially as it pertains to gang-related crimes. Because a lot of times, these crimes leave all sorts of trail. The people who get caught know who conned them up. So therefore, it is always easy for people call name. And one thing that we've learned about these criminals, they have no sorts of problem calling anybody name, especially when them fear for them life, especially when it is their opposition. Moral of the story, do not believe that these people don't inform. They are the biggest informers, and rightfully so. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.